I still remember the time I made my very first candle back in 2021. It was far from perfect, but it was real, and it was the first time I felt like I had more control over what I was doing. Of course, times have changed, we've all improved, and today I am here to guide you how you can make your first candle and what you need to make your first candle. Let's quickly get started. First things first, we need wax. Wax is, the body. You need to have wax for the candle. I'm using a beginner wax, which is the Soy 464. It works really, really well with jar candles. Please make sure to only use this for jar candles because it is a really high quality and has great glass adhesion. At the same time, it is a really soft and luxurious wax, so you don't want to use this in molds and have these molds clogged. So only use this for container candles. I'm using this for a jar candle today, and let's quickly go down to our jar. So this is the jar. I really love how it looks. It's really nice, really shiny, and yeah, this is the jar that we are going to use. It contains, or it has the capacity to hold about 300 grams of wax. And also I'm going to teach you how to weigh your wax without having to go through any struggles as well. So that's coming up really, really soon. And now we're going to use a wick. So the wick is going to serve as a medium to consume the fuel and produce the light for us with the help of the wax. And then we are going to add the fragrance. We're going to use apple cinnamon today because the weather is really, really gloomy and I'm looking for something very comforting. So we're going to use apple cinnamon fragrance. And next up, we're going to use wick stickers. Wick stickers are non-negotiable. Please try and use them because it is going to make sure that your wax stays in place and it does not move once your candle starts burning. And last but not the least, this is a wick settling device. You can, there are multiple types as well. Actually, I'm going to create a new video on that. So I'm just going to use this for now. Let's begin. See, this is completely optional, but highly, highly recommended if you are new and you want to enjoy the process, and if you really just want to make beautiful candles. I highly, highly recommend that you use this method. Like back when we were doing this, double boiling, it was just very, very stressful. But I think now, since India is also kind of having a lot of innovations, it's just fun to do something with so much ease. So yeah, I'm going to be using this melter. And let's start by weighing our wax. So here I'm going to use a calculator, a digital calculator, which will help us weigh how much wax we made. Right now, this is the link. I'm going to share this link with you all in the description as well. So all we need to do is add the dimensions of the container. See, you can add as much as wax, or as much as you want the candle to be filled. So if you want a 300 ml capacity, 300 gram capacity to only fill till 250, you can do that as well. I have done it till completion, or around the 300, but you can also do 250, you can also do 270, whichever you kind of prefer. Okay, so now that we have our measurements, let's quickly add our wax to the mixer. I've added the wax to the mixer. It looks really, really luxurious, and I'm so happy. We've actually got the stock just this week, and I'm just very excited to make all my candles with this. So yeah, we've just measured our wax. Here's just a fun thing I thought we'd do. Let us just quickly put a timer to see how long it takes for the wax to melt. So you can kind of estimate how long it will take you to make a single candle as well. So I've started the timer, and yeah, let's begin. Let the wax melt. So it has taken us exactly 2 minutes to melt around 300 grams of wax. Very, very nice. I'm impressed. Really, really happy with the outcome. All right, let's move on to quickly measuring our temperature. See, whilst the wax has completely melted, I always make sure to measure my temperature. The best temperature to add your fragrance oil to your wax is in the range of 80 to 90 degrees. I just made sure that my wax has reached 80 degrees, and we're adding around 10% of fragrance. See, if you're just starting out, you don't really need 10% at all. I'm planning to use this in my living area, so hence I kind of added 10%. But this fragrance itself is like the main character energy. It's really, really loud. So even if you add 8%, you're going to be really happy and really satisfied with the outcome. I'm just going to be using around 10% for now. And once we've added the fragrance oil, we're going to stir it for 2 minutes. So you can do it 1 minute as well. I just suggest that you do it 2 minutes, such that your wax has the time to fully combine with the fragrance oil, and you get the most beautiful hot throw and cool throw. And that's about it. Once you've stirred it for 2 minutes, I don't like to wait for a pouring temperature, is because the wax starts to drop its temperature as soon as we add the fragrance oil. The fragrance oils are always at room temperatures, so hence I really don't bother about waiting for a pouring temperature. Instead, we pour the wax as soon as it has fully combined with the fragrance oil. And yeah, that's about it. Now we wait for our wax to solidify. This is the time where you have to be patient. If you have if you have any other things to do, you can do it during this time, and your wax will start cooling down. For this particular wax, it cools down quite easily, and you just have to give it good 1 to 2 hours, and only then you have to kind of move it. Don't try and move your wax when it is still liquid. Give it 1 to 2 hours and it will solidify really, really nicely. After it has solidified, you want to wait for 3 days minimum. See, as a business, we cure our candles for 1 week to 2 weeks, as as long as time permits. So if you are starting out, you don't have to wait so long. Just wait for 3 days and you can still test it out and see how it kind of works out. I have linked all these important links here in the description box. As you can see, it looks really, really nice, really beautiful, very creamy, and it's a single pour wax, like I said. There are no sinkholes as such. It is pure soy wax, and I just really like how it works. Again, if you want, you can do a heat gun, but if you're just making it for the first time, you really don't need any of that. What we are going to do is we're going to quickly trim the wick, and we are going to call it a day. And if you're interested to learn how to start your own candle business with ease, we have a candle business masterclass. All you have to do is click on the join button on our YouTube channel and access the videos. It's a monthly membership, just like your Netflix, so you can start at your convenience and stop at your convenience as well. So that is about it. Now I'm going to let this candle rest and cure. As you can see, I have this lid. You must try to use containers that have lids that will prevent any dust from forming inside of your candle, and also will maintain your fragrance, and your fragrance won't just evaporate in the air. So that's about it for today. Let me know once you made your first candle, and just share your experience. I'd love to hear from you all. That was it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.